Hi, I'm Eric Kampmann. I'm the author of Getting to Know Jesus, and this is Sunrise. Today we're going to read from Psalm 78, one of the longer Psalms, by the way. And it goes as follows. He chose David his servant and took him from the sheep pens. From tending the sheep, he brought him to be the shepherd of his people Jacob, of Israel his inheritance. And David shepherded them, and with integrity of heart, and with skillful hands he led them. This story that we're given a short rendition of here in Psalm 78 reminds me of this amazing moment in the book of Samuel where Samuel is actually instructed by God to go to Bethlehem to seek out David and his sons, because one of them is going to be anointed as the new king, because Saul had failed and God had rejected him. And so Samuel goes and finds Jesse, and they all congregate, and one son after the other comes forward. And this is really kind of a story of appearance versus reality. Not the reality outside, but the reality of what is in the human heart, because that's what God was looking at. And so they, 7 of the sons come before Samuel, and every one of them, God tells Samuel, this is not the one. And in fact, in one place it says, the Lord does not look at the things man looks at. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. And the 7 sons all were rejected. Samuel was told by God that this is not the one, this is not the one. And then, but at the end, when he's seen all 7, Samuel says, is there another? And Jesse, the father, says, yes, well, he's my youngest son. He's out in the fields taking care of the sheep. And Samuel says, well, bring him. And he's brought, and it's very clear that David is the one. And he's anointed by Samuel, and eventually he will become the king of Israel. Now, I think that when you deal with appearances and realities, we all have to know there's a great deal of ambiguity in seeing somebody that's incredibly handsome or incredibly beautiful, and we automatically assume that they're the one, that the outside resembles the inside, the intellect resembles what's in the heart. And the Bible is telling us, be a little cautious, because it's not really always true. David had a heart for God. God knew that. But Samuel really couldn't discern that. It was only hearing God speak to him that he was able to see that David, in fact, was the one. This is Eric Kampmann. This is Sunrise.